We first started developing SUPERHOT at the 7-day FPS Jam in August 2013.
We wanted to create something really cool in 7 days.
Our lead designer, Piotrek, was like, we should make a game for the 7-day FPS challenge. And so he sort of gathered the team and we worked on it for a week.
SUPERHOT it's not a game about taking cover like a typical FPS game. It's a game where you boldly walk between bullets.
You can feel like your favorite action hero in the most badass action scenes in Hollywood.
It opens a whole new world of possibilities for gameplay. You know, imagine all those cinematic action sequences.
The decision of using Unity, particularly for SUPERHOT, was literally a day before the 7-day FPS. We knew what game we want to do, we knew that it will be in 3D, and we were looking for some solutions, and we tried out Unity. So it was my first experience with Unity to see if it's a viable solution for SUPERHOT, and it was absolutely great. I remember till now when I first put an FPS controller prefab on the scene, and I could move it around and then just pause the game, change something in the settings, and unpause it, and it worked perfectly. It's a really dynamic editor that you can really feel how the game works.
From our experience, we knew that Unity has a pretty low barrier of entry. Like, it's really easy to get into it. So if we had this very limited time frame and we were trying to do a game that has a really unique concept, then we decided that Unity would be the best fit.
The best experience with Unity is how much it forgives mistakes. Most of us were experienced programmers. We did have some contact with C# previously, but in Unity you can experiment with whatever you want, both in code and in the engine itself.
Unity is not like this, just this editor and the engine. It's like a whole package. Like, you have a great community at Unity Answers. So if you're trying to figure out something that you've never encountered before, there's probably someone on Unity Answers that has had this problem and that has described how to solve it.
When we tested if SUPERHOT can be done, the first thing we wanted to test is how to make slow motion Unity. And we just Googled slow motion in Unity. And the first response was a video on YouTube of somebody just explaining how to do it in a minute. And we just tested it out and it worked immediately. It's very easy to find answers, so you don't have to figure things out yourself. And even if you do, it's very easy to experiment because you've got great debugging and live previews of everything. You don't have to wait hours for compile times. It just works once you press play.
One of the best things I find about Unity is the thing that you can easily export the game to different platforms. Like, you don't have to sort of figure it out from the very beginning. You can just focus on making a good game.
The key feature in Unity was the web player export, which is very easy. The file is small. People that are playing games from game jams, they don't like downloading files. It's just too cumbersome. And if you can't play it in the web player, you just won't play it. And a lot of people played the game on the web browser, both during the 7-day FPS and then later on when we had our public demo. People would just click the link and play the game immediately.
We are planning to launch SUPERHOT next year. Our target date is June 2015.